Okay, so you're getting ready for a mind control room operator interview.
Exciting stuff.
We've got all these resources from RoleCatcher,
Oh, yeah.
career guides and interview guides.
Wow.
They even have information on their AI tools.
It's like having a cheat sheet.
Yeah, for your whole mining career.
That's a great way to think about it.
Before we get to the tough questions, though,
Okay.
let's imagine what a mind control room operator actually does.
All right.
So picture yourself in this high-tech hub.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by screens. You're monitoring every single part of the mine.
I see.
You're keeping track of everything.
Okay.
From like extraction to ventilation.
Right.
And making sure it all runs without a hitch.
You're like the central nervous system.
Not this good analogy.
Not just watching screens, though.
No.
You're analyzing all this data. We're coordinating teams. You're making these big decisions that impact the entire operation.
Yeah.
Safety, efficiency, even the environment.
It's a lot of responsibility. It is. But it sounds fulfilling, too.
For sure. Definitely rewarding.
Speaking of rewarding,
Yeah.
the RoleCatcher Career Guide says there's a good employment outlook for this.
Oh, yeah.
The mining industry is growing.
Right.
There's a demand for skilled operators.
Definitely.
But to get that job, you've got to nail the interview.
Of course.
So let's dive into some common questions.
All right. Let's do it.
Almost guarantee they're going to ask.
Yeah.
What inspired you to pursue a career as a mind control room operator?
It seems simple enough.
It does.
But this is your chance to show them you're genuinely interested.
Okay.
How your skills connect with the job.
It's got to be more than just, I like computers and mines.
Right.
Right?
Exactly. You got to think about what really sparked that interest. Like, were you fascinated by complex systems? Passionate about solving problems in stressful situations?
Yeah.
Maybe even a family connection to mining?
Oh, wow.
Whatever it is, make it personal and relatable.
So the interviewer knows it's real.
Yeah.
And RoleCatcher's AI can help here.
Oh, really? How so?
It analyzes your answers and suggests ways to make them better.
Cool.
For the specific job you're going for.
Oh, that's helpful.
So for this question, you could point out some skills from the job posting.
Smart.
It shows them you've done your research, that you're a good fit.
It's like having a personal interview coach.
Yeah, in your pocket.
Another question they might ask.
Yeah?
What do you think are the most important skills for a mind control room operator?
Well, that's a good one.
This is where you prove you understand the job.
Okay.
Both the technical side and working with people.
It's a balance then.
Exactly.
Knowing the machines and knowing how to work with people.
Right. You'll want to mention the technical stuff.
Like what?
Understanding the mining processes, like extraction methods, ventilation systems.
Right.
Maybe even processing techniques.
I see.
But soft skills are just as important.
Yeah.
Things like communication, teamwork, and staying calm in emergencies.
Because things can get pretty intense in there.
Definitely can.
Speaking of intense, they'll probably ask about how you handle emergencies.
Oh, for sure.
They want to know you can think clearly when things get tough.
Yeah.
So this is where you really shine.
Okay.
So think of a situation from a past job.
Right.
Or even a training exercise.
Okay.
Where you faced a challenge.
Yeah.
And handled it well.
Right.
Did you have to make a decision really fast?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to coordinate a bunch of teams?
Right.
All while under pressure.
I see.
Share that story with them.
Okay.
Highlight your skills, problem solving, clear communication.
Yeah.
Your focus on safety.
That's key.
You want to show them you can be calm in a storm.
You're the rock.
Exactly.
They might even ask a follow-up question.
Oh, like what?
How you prioritize tasks when things are hectic.
I see. So it's not just the big emergencies.
Right.
It's about managing everything that comes in.
Yeah.
And making sure nothing gets missed.
Absolutely.
Which brings us to another important thing.
What's that?
Environmental responsibility.
Okay.
They might ask, how do you ensure that environmental regulations are adhered to during mining operations?
Makes sense.
This shows them you're aware of mining's impact.
Yeah.
And that you're committed to doing things sustainably.
Definitely.
So think about some specific procedures you've followed.
Okay.
Maybe monitoring emissions.
Right.
Or handling waste properly.
Uh-huh.
Maybe even water conservation stuff.
Got it.
And even share a time you went above and beyond.
Oh, I like that.
To make sure things were done right.
Yeah.
Even if it meant taking extra steps.
Mm-hmm.
It shows you're not just following rules.
Right.
You're really contributing to responsible mining.
You're taking initiative.
Exactly. Okay, shifting gears a bit.
Okay.
They could ask about equipment safety.
Interesting.
Something like, how do you ensure equipment safety in the mine?
Yeah.
This is all about showing your attention to detail. and that you're proactive about safety.
Right.
You want to mention things like preventative maintenance,
Yeah.
safety inspections,
Well.
and lockout-tagout procedures.
Yeah.
Okay, for those listening who aren't familiar.
Yeah.
Lockout-tagout is a system for isolating energy sources
Got it.
during maintenance.
Okay.
So no accidental startups,
Makes sense.
and everyone stays safe.
Really important.
It's a big part of mine safety.
For sure.
You can impress the interviewers
How?
by talking about your experience with it,
Okay.
implementing the procedures,
Right.
and making sure your team follows them.
So they see you take safety seriously.
Exactly.
It's not just about the machines.
No,
You're creating a safe environment for everyone.
that's a good point.
Here's a tip.
Yeah.
Before the interview, brush up on the safety rules.
Good idea.
The ones for the mines location.
Okay.
Or the type of mining they do.
Got it.
That extra prep can really make you stand out.
It's like studying for a test,
Yeah.
but for your dream job.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're talking about staying ahead of the game.
Right, because mining technology,
Yeah.
it's always changing.
It's evolving.
So they might ask how you stay up to date
Makes sense.
with the latest stuff.
Yeah. How do you stay up to date with the latest mining technology and trends?
This is your chance to show them that you're passionate about learning,
Okay.
or you're always trying to improve.
So what should we tell them?
Do you read any industry magazines
Um,
or websites?
okay. Yeah.
Have you been to any conferences or workshops?
Oh, yeah, a couple.
What about online courses?
Yeah, I've taken a few.
Share those things. It
Absolutely.
shows you're serious about keeping up.
With the industry.
Yeah.
And RoleCatcher has a feature
Oh, yeah.
where you can search for courses
Oh,
and certifications.
oh, that's helpful.
So if you need to boost your credentials,
Uh-huh.
that's a good place to start.
It's like a personal career development guide.
Yeah, I like that.
Speaking of career development,
Yeah.
they might ask about your long-term goals.
Oh.
Something like, where do you see yourself in 5 years within the mining industry?
So it's not just about getting this job.
No, it's bigger than that.
It's about showing them you're thinking ahead
Yeah.
about your whole career.
Right. So do you want to specialize? Maybe
Wow.
in ventilation or processing,
That could be interesting.
or move into a supervisory role?
Yeah, maybe.
What about mine planning or management?
Wow, those sound even bigger
You got to paint a picture for them.
of my ambition.
Yeah, and your drive.
And if I can tie my goals to what the company's doing,
Even better,
it shows I'm really invested.
that you're not just looking for any job.
Right.
You want to be a part of their team.
For the long haul.
Exactly.
Okay, here's a question that can be tricky.
Yeah, what is it?
Tell me about a time you made a mistake at work. How did you handle it?
Oh, that one.
It feels like a trap,
It does.
but it's really a chance to show what you're made of,
What do you mean?
that you're self-aware,
Okay.
and that you can learn from your mistakes.
Nobody's perfect, right?
Exactly.
Interviewers know that.
So what are they looking for?
They want to see how you handle tough situations,
Okay.
how you take responsibility,
Mm-hmm.
and how you grow from those experiences.
I'll have to turn them into lessons.
Exactly. So think about a specific time
Okay.
when you messed up.
All right.
Maybe you made a bad call
Yeah.
or miscalculated something.
It happens.
The important thing is to explain what happened,
Right.
what you learned from it,
Okay.
and what you did to fix it.
Did you talk to your boss?
Could be.
Put a new procedure in place?
Yeah, maybe.
To prevent it from happening again.
It's all about accountability
I see.
and showing them you're always trying to improve.
You're not highlighting your weaknesses.
Yeah.
You're showing your strengths.
Exactly. You're resilient
Okay.
and you learn from your experiences.
One last question that usually comes up.
Okay, what's that?
Do you have any questions for us?
That's a good one.
Now you get to interview them.
Oh, I like that.
Shows you're engaged,
Mhm.
you're curious,
Yeah.
you're really thinking about this job.
Don't just say no.
Yeah.
I think you've covered everything.
Right. Have some questions ready
Okay.
that show you're interested.
In the company.
Yeah, the company,
Okay.
the team,
Right.
or the specific challenges of this job.
So what could I ask?
Maybe about professional development opportunities, their approach to safety and sustainability,
Good ones.
even the team dynamics in the control room.
Okay. I see.
It's also a chance to clear up anything
Yeah.
that wasn't covered,
Like what?
the shift schedule,
Okay.
or who you report to.
Right. Remember, an interview goes both ways.
It does.
It's about finding the right fit.
For you and the company.
Exactly.
Asking good questions shows them you're serious about finding a place where you can thrive.
We've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
The role itself.
Yeah.
The skills you need,
Uh-huh.
how to answer those tough questions.
With confidence.
And don't forget about RoleCatcher's AI.
Oh, yeah, it could be so helpful.
Use it for everything.
Like,
Tailor your resume and cover letter.
Right.
Practice your answers.
Mhm.
Get feedback.
Okay.
Even research career paths.
In the mining industry,
It's like your own personal career coach.
guiding you along the way. So we've reached the end of our deep dive.
Into the world of mine control room operators.
Let's boil it all down.
With the essentials.
We talked about the role itself,
The key skills.
how to tackle those interview questions.
And feeling confident doing it?
But it's not just about memorizing answers.
No, it's more than that.
You got to let your enthusiasm
So
show.
your passion for this industry.
They want to see that spark
Yeah, that drive.
that tells them this isn't just a job for you,
It's something you're really into.
a career you're excited about.
Authenticity is so important.
It is.
You've got the knowledge now.
Yeah.
You've built those skills.
Uh-huh.
Now you just have to be yourself.
Your best self.
Show them you're a problem solver,
Right.
a team player,
Yeah.
someone who's serious about safety,
Mm.
efficiency, and responsible mining.
And remember RoleCatcher's AI tools.
Oh yeah, those can be so helpful.
Use them to polish your resume and cover letter.
Okay.
Practice answering questions.
But feedback
Even look into different career paths,
in the mining industry
like having that secret weapon.
to help you succeed.
Preparation is key.
It is.
It builds confidence. When you walk into that interview room,
Yeah.
visualize yourself succeeding.
You got this.
You've put in the work.
You have?
You've got the knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and you're ready to show them what you can do.
Absolutely.
Here's one last thing to think about
Okay.
as you start this exciting journey.
Yeah.
Think about the impact you want to make.
In the mining industry.
How do you see yourself contributing
To its
to
future.
making it sustainable?
To its role in the world.
Let that vision guide you.
As you build your career.
Because in the end, it's not just about operating machines.
It's about being part of something bigger.
Something that matters.
Good luck out there.
You've got this.